You just heard two, count 'em two, from Colorblind, spelled C-O-L-O-U-R, as our British friends would know. First we heard, last time we chatted, I brought you into Clouded Dream, and the track you just heard was Abducted. You are tuned into the Tony Jones Show, online at TonyJones.org, on Facebook, Facebook.com/Tony Jones Show, on Twitter at Tony Jones in RI. And I ask you to check out RIFreeRadio.org. We are on Twitter using the hashtag Live Radio, and we're using the hashtag Alternative Media. And, of course, I want to thank you all for checking in with me on Twitter at Tony Jones in RI. And we spoke earlier about an upcoming guest. I gave a little tease, as we call it in the radio biz. I teased you about what we have coming up, and we're very excited to announce that in just a few weeks' time. Now, I will be off 1 week because very excited, and it kind of ties into hospitality. I have my tickets to the Phantom Gourmet Food and Wine Festival, which will be taking place in Boston. So I'm taking that week off. I'm going to hang out in Boston. The week after that, we're going to have Jim from Rhode Island Food Fights in studio with me here on the program. If you're not familiar with Rhode Island Food Fights, it ties into bringing folks out to these small local businesses in the way of a passport. So the last food fight, I didn't attend this one because my girlfriend eats like a bird, to be in full disclosure, to be completely honest with you. So it wasn't worth me taking my girlfriend out to these places because she's not going to eat anything. And I'm sure there's plenty of gentlemen out there that understand my issue. The last food fight SmackDown was chicken wings. So you got to go out to all these restaurants, sample the chicken wings, and then vote. Now the next one coming up is along those lines. It's going to be the passport one. It's going to be burgers, but they have actual events too where you go to a location. I believe when I talked to Jim from Rhode Island Food Fights, we're going to be on the eve of their cupcake SmackDown taking place at the Hope Artists Village in Pawtucket. If you're not familiar, it's the same area as the Met, same mill, and that's where people will go to an actual event, sample the cupcakes, and someone will come out victorious. So very excited to talk to Jim in a few weeks' time. I hope you'll all be sure to tune in and check that one out live. Of course, it will be framed with local music as Jim and I chat. But the hospitality business, along with cannabis, we've talked about it before, and I feel like I'm talking about it with everybody lately, could be one of the things that turns our little state around. But the higher-ups, the bureaucrats, they're not in tune with that. It can only happen, in my opinion, at the grassroots level. So we're going to promote that. You know, the folks with these hospitality jobs, it's not the pimply-faced teenager anymore. These can be good-paying jobs. I know bartenders that make some serious bank. And, you know, the higher-end, the cocktail culture folks, if you will, make even more money than that. So we really want to focus on hospitality. We'll be doing that around here. We'll, of course, be focusing on cannabis, in full disclosure, and promoting that idea. But we will also be focusing on local music and local arts, and you can always tune into the Tony Jones Show for bands that you may not hear anywhere else. And I would put this next band in that category. They do have a new EP either coming out or out. I've heard them described as doomgrass, but I'll let you decide for yourself. We're going to hear Thayer Cabin now. This song is Don't Be Afraid. You are tuned in to the Tony Jones Show online at TonyJones.org. The sweet sounds of Thayer Cabin right here on the Tony Jones Show. Don't be afraid, the track you've just heard. We are playing all local music on tonight's program, and we're about halfway through the show, which this is normally. We'll stick to the format as much as as an alternative media guy, hate formats, but we'll stick to the format tonight. And here halfway through the show, I'll let you know if you go to tonyjones.org and click on the contact page, or if you go to rifreeradio.org and click on the contact page or the submit music page, you can send me your tracks for rotation here on the Tony Jones Show and for rifreeradio.org. And go ahead and reach out to me if you would like to be on the show. We are booking into spring now, if you can believe. We have been inundated with potential guests, so we're very excited about the lineup we have coming down the road here. So go ahead over to tonyjones.org, click on the contact page, or rifreeradio.org, click on the contact page or the submit music page, and you too can be right here on the Tony Jones Show. Speaking of such, up next, as the local music continues quickly becoming a Tony Jones Show fave, we're going to hear from the Nymphadels. This tune is Wake Up.